Hello. How's it going? There's gonna be a different type of stream tonight, so I hope you like this music because you're gonna be hearing it pretty much the entire time. If you don't like it, I don't know. You could mute the stream from here on out. Wouldn't be the first time that happened. Okay. I do want to check something, so... Yep, that works. That works. Yep, okay, cool. Audio is working as intended. Okay. 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 There's one more thing I want to make sure I'm up and running. There's some of these programs that I have on here. Because they're going to be kind of important. Minimize that. It's actually kind of the first time them kind of talking in the pre-stream setup here. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh, one more thing I gotta set up probably. And another thing. There's a lot of things I gotta set up. Oh, I think Duncan's upset because he doesn't have his box there anymore.
No.
Like, what happened to the box? Well, Papa had to put some speakers away because, reasons. Anyway. By the way, how is the audio? That little label isn't for show. It's just to make sure that I'm not streaming mute again. Though, well, I do see that there's some people on Twitch. Hello, people on Twitch. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. If you're not having a good day, hopefully this will make your day a little easier, and if it doesn't, I apologize. Alright. Let's see if I can actually, Oh, here's the polling feature. Found it. I don't know why it wasn't there before. Let's see. It's good that there is a Twitch audience because I want to make sure Moss has soul. Alright. Feel free to put your thoughts and opinions into that poll there. I think if that does get votes or people ask about it, I'll explain why I put that up there. And let's see, just to be fair to the YouTube audience, should they arrive. Two Chrono Trigger songs in a row. That's interesting. I do have a lot of them on here, so that shouldn't be too much of a surprise. That being said, I think I have an idea of how to get this started, or at least in terms of the Firealpaca stuff. I should have my drawing glove on. I will be doing drawing today. Let's see. I really do like this music, but I should avoid just singing along for no reason. Okay. Okay. Adjusting some things in OBS. Because I tend to not see chat before it's too late, so I just want to make sure that's there. In fact, might as well put this into the other monitor, just in case. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, is that? Can't tell if that's Skeleton window. For a second, I thought the playlist was cropped in the wrong thing. That would have been embarrassing. I've been yapping too much. I've been doing too much pre-stream prep. I really need to get started. So, let's get started. Ooh, that was upsetting. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to the Puppet Theater. I'm your host, Anthony Panics. Today is going to be a little different. Last stream I said I'd probably be playing more Psychonauts today. You can tell by the title of this stream, I'm not doing a video game. Technically speaking. Although one of the programs I'm using is through Steam, so I guess you could technically count as a video game if you want. But I don't think that's exclusive. I'm getting out of myself. Anyway, so yeah, today I just decided, hey, you know what? I want to draw stuff on Firealpaca. I want to make some Blender models. I just want to have something chill, listen to some music, do something creative. And this is normally the just the creative stream thing, which I haven't done in months. Hopefully I can break that tradition and have some nice music play in the background for you. Yeah, so what you're listening to right now comes from the Skull Monkeys soundtrack. If you never played the game Skull Monkeys, I don't blame you. It's a really old game. It's a game that I really enjoyed when I was very young, and you'll probably notice a theme with me is that there's some element of monkeying around with the games that I grew up with. Skull Monkeys is definitely a monkeying around game. Anyway, let's go to the feature presentation, and I'll need to set this up. I think I want to call this a game capture. Let's see. Firealpaca? Does that count? I don't think it counts. No, I don't think that counts. What about Blender? Blender does not count. Something's wrong. What's happening? Well, maybe I should use a different capture. Let's go to just the capture scene real quick. Do not adjust your television set. I'm just introducing a new group. Let's see. Window capture. Firealpaca. Yes. Let's Let's see. I believe this is the one I'm looking for. Yes, there we go. There we go. That's... There's no way to adjust this where it's going to look good. So, there you go. Okay, cool. Back to our feature presentation. And might as well set up the puppet to something that's equally appropriate. While I'm here, I should also make another adjustment. Because you hear music playing, but you don't know what the name of the song is, so let's fix that. Actually, let's go back to here, copy that, and paste it here. There, now you have a clear view of what that is. It is cutting into me, though, so, yeah. There we go. Not the cleanest looking thing, but I think I have a fix for that. An ugly fix, but a fix nevertheless. Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, that's where that decided to save to. Interesting. Sorry, I decided to find that little GIF, flame text GIF, creator, on a whim because I wanted something that had like flames on it to emphasize pain. And I think I accomplished that. The flames don't really scale with the text, but I still think it's funny. Where's it? I think it's... Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Remember this? Yeah, you remember this. Art time! I'm making dinner, but I'm lurking. Like the... like the Elmo Fire GIF? Yeah, it's also fun. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Also, welcome, Vera. Yeah. But yeah, I don't mind you lurking. I'll be doing some doodling and maybe do some Blender stuff. So stick around for that. Oh god, where'd my homunculus go? There it is. What to adjust the... There we go. And let's see. Set to default pen display. There we go. Yeah. Gonna make it look like I'm doing art. I am doing artiste things. Like an artiste. Artisanal. Okay. Okay. Trying to figure this out. Oh, where? Oh, if I minimize it, it goes away. Ooh, don't mean to do that. Okay. I might not be paying attention to the chat all that much. I do apologize for that. If I could look at chat at the same time, looks great. Love the canvas. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Might as well do some warm-up doodles. Just the microphone here. Move that a little bit closer to me in the real meat space. And, I don't mean to get a little ASMR here, but the microphone is really close. Okay. Ah! Oh boy. Hold on. Hold up. Something's a little messed up. The pen is registering on the wrong money tour. Quick fix with Xpen. Why don't you come over to this monitor, actually? Work area. No. Monitor 2, monitor 1? Yeah, that's... yeah, that's the monitor you should be on. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Monitor's not very cooperative. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. What to doodle? What to doodle? For some reason, Tenna comes to mind. Main inspiration for the puppet theater in one of the weirdest ways. Well, maybe it's not that weird. Yeah. If it wasn't for Tenna, puppet theater probably wouldn't exist. Let's see. Trying to think. Oh, and of course, trying to draw this guy from memory. Yeah, that looks right. That seems okay. Let's see. Should also think about like what kind of stuff to actually draw for real for the stream, because I can't really. Because I might do like a little doodling, but I also want to see if I could do something for a 3D model ref, because I want to use that Blender. Little bozo. Let's check on. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else to doodle? All right. How about a head? Just a face. A guy. I don't know what kind of guy, though. Hello? There we go. Sometimes, the program is a little funny. Let's see. Anyway, if you're still lurking, Farrah, I hope you're doing okay. Sounds like sciences are a real pain right now. Seasonal changes and all that. I don't think I've ever drawn with with pure black in a while, or at least I haven't sketched in a while with pure black. It's a little strange. All right. Hmm. This is supposed to be a warm up, um, but admittedly, I'm not really good at doing warm ups. I just sort of hey, if I have the urge to draw like something cursed in my brain, I just kind of do it. Damn how it looks afterwards. Not a good art habit. Drawing a human face from memory. Ah! Human nosebleed. Yeah. Oh god, that looks visceral. Oh no. Maybe I should lean into that actually. This guy had like a psychic attack. Alright. Moving on. The soundtrack's awesome. Ugh. Okay. Hey, while this is playing, might as well Skull Monkey from memory. Monkey. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's more like it. Alright. Let's fill out more of this page. Murderwind. Hmm. A crypto from memory. I think what I would really love to do is at some point for the stream do like a little animation where it's like I've always wanted to do an animation where crypto is just sort of like sitting down, eating some popcorn and drinking a soda. Um and there's just like a smoldering charred human body like next to him. Um, and he's just watching a movie. You know what I mean? It's like uh that or like do like one of those let's go to the lobby little gifs where it's just like hold on, let me see if I could get this drone right. Oh, because I always thought those were like really cute looking. I always like the idea of a drive-in like movie theater. I think I've been to one before. I just don't remember what movie I watched. I think it was like a drive-in that had like two movie projectors playing at like opposite ends, so you could just turn around and watch whichever one you wanted. My memory's a little fuzzy. Yeah. Anyway, just sort of like this style of you know what I mean? Just hold on. That's all good about love me. That's all good about love me. Great person for you. I don't know. Something like that. Um, of course, it doesn't really work for me since, like, I don't know, you could be watching this from wherever and you could just go to the kitchen. But yeah, just imagine that for like the BRB section where it's like, all right, taking a break, go to the bathroom, grab a snack or whatever, and then it's just like these guys dancing around. I mean, alternatively, it's like since I should probably lean a little bit more to the 18 or older audience, just to maybe like do one of those uh like grindhouse sections where it's just uh just sort of like a swirl of colors and just like I don't know. Bleh, 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 just hold on. I wonder if there's like a weird paint thing that I could use. Let me experiment. Color. I'm also just sort of experimenting with some of the brushes on Firealpaca, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's doing something. Something's happening. I couldn't tell you what. It's kind of making a mess of colors. Let's make it bold. This is not like helping me explain like the concept at all, but I'm just having fun with these colors. Just getting silly with it. Anyway. Okay. Might as well just have fun with these, why not? Oh yeah, that's a nice. That's a nice effect. At least for this context. Oof. Yeah. Mess them around. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm having fun. That's what art is all about. Having fun. You have no idea what you're doing. Just do things because you like doing them. That's all anybody could ever want. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, big. Oof. Okay. Ugh. Anyway, how's everybody doing here? Everybody doing good? Doing alright? Enjoying the colors? Alright. Okay, what do I want to draw? What do I want to do? Do want to do like a very simple 3D figure. I just need to figure out what. Okay. Let's see. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Yeah. Let's see. What kind of guy should I make? Some kind of homunculus, I think. I'll figure it out as we go along. First, I should probably have a decent analog pen. That'll work. Okay. Is this just a simple homunculus? Would have 2 eyes, probably. Pretty standard. Maybe just a little elf. Maybe do a 3D model of some kind of fantastical elf who goes on adventures. Maybe a green tunic and a hat.
Classic mage look.
What?
The classic mage look.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Funny little hat, maybe a scarf or something. A little bracelet. Okay. Alright, so let's use a dark color. No. Dark but distinct. Okay. Oh god. This seems like one deranged elf. There we go. Less deranged. Less deranged. Um a little swoop of the hair. Why not? Can't forget the ears, of course. Maybe he's a Christmas elf. Whoop. Didn't mean to go there. Yeah, there we go. Pretty voluminous, but it's not too bad. Tunic, of course. Sorry, the screen is moving away from me. Let's see. Maybe this one is sort of a watch. We don't need to make the hands too detailed. And I don't know, maybe a little bit of a punk rock spiked gauntlet on this side, just to make it asymmetrical. Give him a little cut in the ear here. A little battle damage. Yeah. Little menacing little guy now. Alright. Shoes. Shoes can be simple. There we go. Should probably consider how this is going to appear in 3D space, but that's okay. Okay. Alright, this is what our elf's gonna look like from the front, but what is our elf gonna look like from the side profile? So, one of the things that could help us is to... Let's see. Let's see. Our hat's gonna be all the way up here. We got height of our ears here. Top of the hat there. Mouth's around here. Eyes and ears around this height. This is probably more thought that needs to be put into this, but I don't know. It's useful. And let's see. Cool, and there's our shoes, and there's our other shoe. Cool. Alright. Let's think about this. So... Okay. It's gonna look a little slim, but that's part of the process. We don't need a we don't need to draw like a whole arm here, just sort of a yeah, a sort of a suggestion of where the arm's gonna be. All right. And our shoe, our leg. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh shit. I forget I put the song here. I love this song. I don't know if it'll get me copyright struck or anything, but it's just very funny. I love this room. Be frightened. Oh, jeez, I forgot that. Oh boy. Oh, this assures that I'm staying awake. Absolutely. Okay. Little like your mom. Oh fuck.
I was just kidding.
I love this song. I love this song.
You turn this game on
Anyway,
in the real
where was I?
world.
I was drawing a hat.
Have to play make believe or try to breathe.
Anyway.
'Cause I'll be
A little
right
bonus
here
room.
when you open your hand.
Okay, moving
'Cause
on.
I'm your little invisible musical friend. So show me to your pets or show me to your
Oh
pals.
man, yeah, I think if I ever get serious about Twitch or maybe having like an alert system that involves playing the song, that would be very funny.
You are
I would put it like the
besides
highest
residuals for
the highest
every
possible
record sold.
alert
I'm
cost.
your little invisible musical friend.
Oh, uh, I guess we're done with that song. Never mind. We are done. It's over. Back to our regularly scheduled Kingsfield. Oh boy. That's a wake up call. Alright. Yeah. A little gremlin of an elf. Starting to look pretty good. Okay. Okay. There we go. Shoes don't need to be super complex. Because the simpler I make this, the easier it'll be on myself later. Do less work now, and you'll do more work later. Do more work now, less work later. That's why you don't use AI, because you'll end up doing more work than you plan to. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. Let's I suppose I should suggest some kind of color palette, but uh yeah, this looks fine. What kind of color should this creature have? Something Christmassy. I think I have some kind of color palette thing from a while back, but I don't remember where it went. I think I put it here. uh, everything's fine, Chad. Don't worry about it. It's not here. Don't worry. All right. Oh, you don't see it. So well. It doesn't matter. It's nothing important. I think this was a study I made a while back. What colors to choose? Which colors to go with? I think these will make for fine base colors. Oh, actually, these would. Where do they go? Oh, I don't need the multiple layers. Just give me the one. I think we'll put that green in most of this tire. Okay. Let's fill this out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Normally I would use the fill tool, but I'm just feeling myself here. Besides, I think with the sketches here, the fill tool will just do more work now, and you'll do less work later. And I'm a very lazy person. Cool. Sure. Why not? This is definitely not helping me at all, but whatever. Just getting kind of lazy with it now. We've been watching a lot of Beavis and Butthead lately, and it's just been rotting our brain. Oop, that's not the one I want. Ah, that's the wrong color. Ah, that that looks weird. Hmm. I suppose I should consider some extra options. More analogous colors, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. Hmm. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. I don't know about that one. Maybe a more reddish hue? I have no idea. Hair color works, for sure. That seems nice. What about an in-between red and green? Maybe a dark green. Oh, that looks nice, actually. Yeah. Oh, let's go back to the original brown again to go back to that belt. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Not sure what to do with this elf skin tone. I'm not entirely sure what would be the best look for it. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Oh, yeah, maybe some anti-aliasing could help. Not entirely. This one, I mean, this seems fine. Actually, you know what? This looks pretty cute. Maybe I can make the hair a little bit more red. This is actually a very cute looking elf now. Actually, I like this elf now. This is a good elf. funny little guy. I don't know. What do you think?
I like him.
Yeah. Just a very cute, elf. I like this elf. It's very, just very funny. All right, it's just boop. No. Just trying to get rid of all that the excess here. Just a little clean. There we go. Thing outside the lines can be, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. I have no idea what to call this elf, but I like him. Ooh, that's... Yeah. I'm glad to be doing this stream right now. It's very fun. More details I'll probably have to do later, but this is a pretty good elf to start off with. Yeah, I like this elf. Very good. Yeah, I think this elf will suffice. Delete cropped area? Yeah. Save as. Let's see. Normally I keep these under texture. But I don't know. Elf. Ah! Who's texting me? Okay. Just a friend that wants to hang out. Nothing wrong with that. Ugh. It's good to have friends. Anyway. I think that will be it for the elf here. Untitled? No. Oh, yeah, this. Yeah, this could go away. Feel free to screenshot now, because this will go away forever. Alright, and that's it. No more. Okay. Now, we move on to Blender. Okay, let's take a look at Blender. Blender's box. Cool. Okay. Ah, that's way too big. Hold on. Let's fix that. Cool. Back to feature presentation, and everything should look fine. Everything's fine. What are you worried about? What are you freaking out about? Okay. Oof. Okay. Now. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Mesh, and I think it's reference we want. Okay. Let's see. Elf. Yeah, there we go. So press G to grab and maneuver. Shift and middle mouse button to move around like that. Cool. Press 1 to frame it. I think I want to copy and paste. And I think we want to click the rotate here to not do that. That's not what we want. And that's what we want. Very nice. All right, cool. All right, let's put that to 90 degree. All right. Pressing 3 to degree. And we're gonna put this elf around here. And this elf is gonna be put... Oh, I see. I see. Let's make this cube invisible real quick so I can actually get an idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, that's as close to center as I think it needs to go. Alright, I've got to press G, and is it Y? Yes, it is Y. Cool, we can put that there. Click that, go to the front, press G, and is it Z? No, X. Yes, there we go. There we go, there we go. And now let's look at our cube. Kind of a basic cube. Okay, so we'll go into edit mode. And I think it's Control R for loop cut. Oh. Let's see, I think... Want to make sure it's as close to center as possible. Then... Let's see. Yeah, clicking that to make that part transparent so we can select these, hit the delete key, delete vertices, there we go. And now, we go to modifiers, generate a mirror modifier, check that so everything in the middle doesn't go crazy. And there we go. I'm gonna click G and Z. There we go. And make sure that's snapping there. And now we can edit our note. No, elf. Sorry. I see a small creature. My D&D brain goes gnome. It's sort of gnomish. If you squint real hard. Okay, so now the question is, do I? Well, I mean, let's just wrap around the center of mass as best we can. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. Do another loop cut here with Control R, and I don't think it needs to be that close to the center, but making sure. Why don't we actually try to get it around the... Oh no, oh boy, oh dear. That's not good. Okay. Let's see. Check to the front again. Let's do another loop cut to the center here. And, yeah. Give it a little volume. Volume. And now we're getting a more rounder shape. Cool. Oh, that's right. That's kind of the consequence of not having a mirror thing is because you can't select this part when it's like, oh yeah, I could fix that. I cannot. I cannot. That's right. That's okay. It's a minor inconvenience at worst. Okay. Okay. I think I want that to be a little out. A little bit more. Let's see. Don't think the back needs to be that flat. Cool. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. Now I can just adjust that. Bring that a little closer to the middle. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Our center of mass is a little offset, but that's okay. Now it's just a matter of trying to figure out whether we do another... I think I want to try to make as much of the center body as I can without adding another object. So let's extrude here. Let's do another extrusion here. And that's doing it with E. E for extrusion. Okay. And now we have a unique shape problem, but that's nothing a few edits can't fix. Let's grab these, bring them here, grab these, G for grab, bring them out here, G for grab. Now, this is not a proper tutorial since I'm not really good at this, but there's a few tricks that I know. Here we go. Here we go. I don't plan on finishing this creature tonight, but I think if I ever do another one of these again, I'll come back to our elf and see if we can't do a little bit more to make it more of a video gamey kind of character. If we can. If we can't, oh well. Such is the way of things. Here's a very unique problem with 3D art and references is sometimes design a side view that doesn't really match up all that well with the front view. It's a very unique problem, and you kind of have to make some compromises. Something originally designed for the 2 dimensions doesn't look all too clean in 3D. Okay. Okay, so let's bring that up. Out. And problem. Again, something that looks good in 2D doesn't look good in 3D. Because you have to look at different angles. That's okay. It does help to have a good, well-made reference, and if you don't have that, well, you're gonna have a lot of problems. But we'll make the best of a bad situation. I think in this particular case, we might have to compromise by just accepting that the little skirt here is just not going to do the funny little curl thing. In 3D space, it should still be serviceable. Alright. Now, I am curious of how this is going to animate. The thing that I'm not really confident in is, like, I like doing models, I like doing the texture work. God help me of how to rig and animate this stuff. Anyway, I think this is as best as the torso is going to look, so we're going to have to add another... Gonna have to go back to object mode and add something else. Another mesh, another cube. Let's see, I think it's Z, yeah. This one's gonna go to our elf's head. This cube's gonna go straight to the elf's head. And yeah, we just use the S to make it adjust the size, S for size. And yeah, we're just gonna do a lot of the same tricks as before. Do a loop cut, Control R. Oh, we have to go back into edit mode. Control R. Double click to make sure everything's where it should be. Select these vertices, delete the vertices, delete the vertices. Generate a mirror. Everything's good. Everything's fine. And we start editing. Oh, wait, nope, we don't. We gotta select this. Silly me. Alright. Loop cut here just to have some volume. I think what we do is try to get as much of the shape of the head as we can. And I think I really do want to focus on the head itself. Hair and hat and stuff, and the neck. It's going to be a little tricky. Let's see. Let's do another loop cut around here. Someone's messaging me. What's going on? Sorry. One of my friends sent me something funny. Cats are good. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, let's gives this elf some volume. Cool. Oh. This is one of those compromises we gotta make again. Ah, darn it. We don't make our compromises now, things are just not going to look good. Okay. Sometimes it's best to look in the 3D space, and we just do that with the middle mouse button. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta eyeball it anyway. Let's see. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think we wanna adjust this a little bit though. Bring that in, sink it in. There we go. There we go. That's starting to look pretty good, actually. Not the best, but we're not trying to make the best. We're trying to make something that's fun. Do something silly. Now this is one of those things where it's like, how do we want to plan this? Because if we do it this way, we could have a fully fleshed out head. But things might look a little weird. Actually, now that we're looking at this, we might want to go back to the original model and... There we go. Make it nice and round out. Cool. Yeah, now it's starting to look a little better. Okay. Alright, now with that, we might have to make some decisions about this. Because this could allow for like a cleaner image to be put on here, but as you can see, the meat space may not be too particularly kind to this elf. So we might want to compromise with making sure that it's a good shape overall. We'll figure out the texture some other time. Oof. Oh, my finger bones. I haven't had this for a while. I should probably set up one of those tomato timers for myself. Avoiding physical pain. Okay. It's a good start. It's a good start. It's not perfect, but nothing ever is. It's a start. We'll probably get to more of this later, so. Yeah. I'm just happy that I get some time with this, so let's save, actually. Save as. And I think I want to put this under, let's see, Blender models, actually. Let's see. Okay. I think this would actually be a good time for me to take a break, so let's do a little BRB, if you don't mind. Yeah. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the stream so far. There'll be more Blender shenanigans as well. Ugh. Oh man. I'll try to see if I can do a little bit more interesting stuff with this this elf, but I want to give my hands a rest. So I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. for a little bit of context to the poll I just put up. Um, so I was going to join this Minecraft SMP roleplay server. I had this character set up for it, where it's just arbitrarily, like it seemed like with the general vibes of it was sort of like a fate of the world superhero fate kind of thing, and yeah, there was a bunch of different menagerie of uh, menagerie of characters, just regular humans, cyborgs, machines, demons, etc., etc. And yeah, just on a whim, I threw up a skin real quickly about a month or two ago for this thing, and yeah, it just kind of had to, I'm just waiting for like approval for this character, right? You know, standard stuff. Um, but yeah, they set up a thing where you submit a ticket and just for your character stuff, getting that approved and all that stuff because we haven't really heard anything in a while and we're waiting until this month. Sure, fine. And I start the ticket and one of the staff members says, "Oh yeah, you wanted to play a moss creature, right?" I was like, "Yeah, that's generally it." And I've already talked to like you know staff about a month ago about what my character's going to be. I sent them a document with the information they need to know about the character. Um, and of course, I was open to changes and suggestions and all that stuff. And they said, "Yeah, we don't want you to do a Moss character." I'm like, um, okay. Is there an issue? Like, any particular problem with it? It's like, yeah, you just can't be a moss creature. Uh, is what's wrong with a moss creature? I was thinking it's like, it wouldn't make sense. And this is where I'm just getting like a little weirded out, and I'm summarizing the conversation. Um, I'm just like, is what particular part of it doesn't make sense, and it's like, yeah, and they didn't really give me like a clear explanation, and some one of them suggested it like, I don't know, maybe it could be like somebody turned to, you know, somebody who's like a human turned to moss, or somebody with like a moss infection, and then the multiple staff members interact with this, and it's like, no, you can't do an infection. Neither of which is appealing to me. So I'm just kind of asking, it's like, what kind of material would make sense? And it's like, and I'm just, and I want to like review the list of characters again, just to get an understanding like what is or isn't acceptable, because it's like that's one of the things they haven't really said about creating these characters is like, oh, they don't really bring up an example list. They tell you about the lore of the setting, but they don't tell you about the people living in it. The time loops and the timelines and locations, but not about the people. So I'm looking through through their official lore document about the characters that are established in there, mortal characters in this instance, because I'm not here to play a god or anything like that, because that's just not really interesting to me. And one character in particular that kind of grinds my gears on this, not because of the character itself, but because this character got accepted and mine, they have like a whole tiff with mine. And this is, and I quote, human turn into corn via curse. Hmm?
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, I love it.
Yeah. It's like it's one of the, it's one of the things that's like out of all the things like that's listed on here, and it's just like that one kind of sticks out to me. It's like, okay, what's going on here? Now, personally, if they said, hey, maybe you used to be a person, but then you turned to a moss creature, and now I would think that would be a little derivative of Swamp Thing. Personally, I want to try it to mix it up a little bit, but hey, you know, it is what it is what it is. But no. I decided to make a list of like all the stated canon species in their game of all the mortal characters. And it's a hodgepodge of different things, different types of demons, elves. One of them was literally a tiefling. That corn guy I mentioned. And I just wanted an explanation. And the explanation was, well, moss don't have souls. And neither do cyborgs or machines. Demons do, though. Yeah, demons and sentient corn people have souls. But not moss or cyborgs, apparently. You know, the thing, you know, cyborgs. that one was pretty funny to me. But yeah, and I think upon receiving that, I was like, to hell with this, and I just left the server because like I ain't doing this. Like if yeah, and this is for a freaking Minecraft game. It's like souls in Minecraft. The concept of the soul in Minecraft. I just wanted to be a moss man because it's a goofy game. It's a goofy game playing goofy characters. I thought that's what we're here for. Souls? Lore? Minecraft? What are you talking about? So yeah, so yeah, the poll that the site put up in chat is not like a serious poll. I just thought it'd be funny to get some like outside feedback, outside like without really much context, seeing what people would think about that. Anyway, best of luck to whatever happens in that SMP server. I want no part of it. Hmm?
Nothing's probably gonna come of it.
No.
Not to be negative, but
Oh well.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's not my circus.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah. It's just so weird. And also, it's been something that I've been talking to my friends about. It's just like the goofiest fucking thing. And yeah, while it does get on my nerves, I just can't help but laugh at it the entire time too, because it's just all this for
Fine.
yeah, all this for Minecraft, right? What? A game I don't normally like to play by myself anyway, so it's like, oh, I don't know, play with friends. Maybe I get to do something. And hey, you know, I've been running and playing D&D for years, and hey, might as well get that RPG itch out of the way. Anyway, I just wanted to provide some context to that. It's just stupid. Just one of the silliest things for anybody to get hung up on. But hey, you know, if anybody happens to be listening and is hosting an SMP server and is willing to have a moss monster in it, hit me up. Actually, no, don't do that.
I learned my lesson. I don't want to repeat of that.
Last time I did sort of yeah. Look, I've also done looking for games forums for a while, and it's like I am no I know better than to like set up hey, I'm a player looking for somebody to run a game for me. It just leads to the most unhinged shit ever.
Yeah.
If you are okay, so like if you are somebody who wants to be a player in like a role-playing game, do not do not post out an ad saying that you want to play a game. Look for ads for people who are running games. That's my personal advice on that. Look for people who want to run a game for you. Do not cold set out an ad for that. If you want to play D&D, look for a guy willing to run D&D for you. Do not say, "Hey, I'm looking for a guy running D&D." You will find the weirdest fucking people out there that are just not fun whatsoever.
Nothing's our criminal.
Nah, I'm good. Thank you for offering. Oh. Sorry, we're eating taquitos right now. Hmm. Pretty good. Beef taquitos.
Do you like these ones or the chicken ones more?
I do prefer the chicken ones, but these aren't too bad. Yeah. Um. I think my playlist is starting to loop through some of the same songs again. I really should add more songs to this playlist. Uh, Deepest apologies to everybody listening. Um, but yeah. Oh yeah. That Beavis and Butthead's just like just makes me realize like how often I say like or huh or
Yeah.
or even and and all that. It's just
uh,
and it just like hardcore codes my brain to do defaulting to that. Maybe that's the good thing of watching Beavis and Butthead because it lets you catch on to like, oh wait, I'm starting to do that. I don't need to be doing that. It's like a bad verbal habit. You just sort of pick up. Arizona tea's pretty good.
The stream sounds fun.
Not sponsored, but I do think it's pretty good.
I think it's a funny thing to say. This stream sounds fun. It could be.
Hey, you know, it could be. It could be.
But it's not, right?
It's not though. It's not sponsored. It could be sponsored by Arizona Tea if Arizona wanted to, you know, do a partnership, but it's not. I'm just saying. My opinions are my own. Hmm. Ow. Ah. Ah. Crispy shard hit to the roof of my mouth.
Right into the gums.
Ah. Yeah. Probably save these for later. Just gotta put them to the side. I think this BRB's gone on long enough. Anyway. Let's do some more Blender stuff. Bring this back up. Little elf. And I think, what's the next move? Oh. Trying to hit the shift key and middle mouse button to orient myself with my elf. Could extrude this and extrude it again. Shrink this with size. Yeah, that works. Sort of a unique problem-solving thing. But there's the catch. What looks good from one angle does not look good in another. All right, so. It's kind of funny how like jazzy some of the Kings like Kingsfield songs are. It's like, yeah, setting's sort of like bleak and dark, like any other FromSoft game, but also like, hey, chill out. You're here to shop. Come on, sit in the corner, relax. Take a seat. Take a seat and relax. Next thing you know, you're hanging out with the scary chair in SpongeBob.
You better not be stuck in a scary chair when I get home.
Take a seat, relax. Alright. Cool. There we go. Alright. There we go. Looks a little funny, but it's a funny little guy. So it's appropriate. It's equality. Alright. Let's cool. There we go. But now we have another problem. How are we going to approach the hair? Well, something we can probably do is a loop cut. Let's see. Control R. So I think there's a unique way to extrude without worrying about I think it's beveling. I don't remember. No, I don't think it's beveling, actually. Hold on. Let me just do it. Oh, I'll just do another loop cut. Should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's see. Not the nicest looking thing, but it could be worse. Could be worse. It could be a little better too. One thing I want to try. Okay. Yeah, I think that's another way to add dimension to your character is to give him that sort of face there. Though I guess it really depends on what kind of style you want. Sort of a nice, cheap way to add dimension to the face. A good fake nose. Low polys, polygons. could also round out the head a little bit better. I would assume. There we go. Okay. Professional I am not, but I do my best. That's all anybody can ask for. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Trying to think. Gnome time, like the little guy. Yeah! Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. I think one thing to do a little nice and easy cheat for is to add another mesh. G C, there we go. S for size. Yeah, there we go. Good mode. Oh, there's a creature on my desk trying to get my taquitos.
I'm actually not sure if he was trying to get it. I think he was just sitting there.
What?
I think he was just sitting there.
Oh. Well. Here's what it is. Okay, delete the vertices, add the modifier, go to mirror, check that, and yeah, there we go. Press 7 to get the top-down perspective. That's another good angle to have. Let's see. I think we want to make sure. Yeah. Okay, do a loop cut here. And then we can adjust these, give it a little bit more volume. Yeah. Might as well do a loop cut here, just so we can do another round down. Go. It's starting to look pretty good. Starting to look pretty good. Let's see. And how does it look as a solid mesh? Could be better. Could always be better. But not too bad for what it is. Not too bad, not too shabby, if I do say so myself. One thing that I think should be done is the ears. Our little gnome's missing ears. Let's see. Now, one thing that I think I'll try to do is...
Here's a little bonus room.
Oh god.
Had it
The
tough.
song back again.
Here's a little bonus tune about collecting
Oh boy.
stuff.
Anyway.
Here's a little bonus room where you can play.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be
Yeah.
frightened, don't run away. You can linger, 'cause I'm your video friend. Think of me as a father figure with a hand to lend. Here's a little bonus
Randy,
room
Randy,
where
don't
you
go,
have to worry.
don't go over there.
Take your
During
sweet
the bonus room
time. You
segment, Randy.
need not hurry. Oh,
Randy's
you're
going to his own personal bonus room.
You're the bomb. And me, I'm kind of like your dad. And a little like your mom.
I don't know if I should
There
be
are
saying
no
stuff right now.
words to make
Because I'm not sure if this will,
I was just kidding. Don't be scared. And when you turn this game off in the
What's
real
it
world
number?
once again, you won't have to play make believe or try to pretend. 'Cause I'll be right there when you open your hand. 'Cause I'm your little invisible musical friend. So show me to your pets or show me to your pals. You really will impress every nifty guy and gal. Show them you're individual. Show them you are bold.
since I get residuals for every game you sold.
I'm your little
Okay,
invisible
cool. This is a good elf here.
musical friend.
And the song abruptly ends. I don't know why I did that. Alright. Alright, and now we're using the mirror tool, and that does look kind of bad, doesn't it? Good thing we're not using that object. We are going to select the cube. And would you look at that? Ears on both sides. Look at that. Look at this. Our gnome has ears. Yeah. Cool. And this is a neat little trick that we can use for all kinds of objects. Alright, mirror, and we're just going to select this, and you know, I don't like that these are all cubes, so let's call them torso? Head? Scarf? And let's call it leg. No, arm. Alright, so. Let's see. And we could do the size thing, but let's try something else. We'll have it set to size, but we're also set to Z, so we can do this funny little trick. Do this funny little trick. And then, yeah. And And ta-da! We got our elf arms. They're not great arms, but they are elf arms. And we could just copy and paste these. Guess we can, and then we could just these, and what do you know? We also got our legs as well. Alright. Leg. Cool. Nice. Just gonna shove them over there, and yeah. It's not a bad looking elf, if I do say so myself. It's pretty naked looking, but that's all you get with modeling. Let's see. It's been about 2 hours and 14 minutes. Yeah, that's a good time. I have a longer endurance for games than I do for creative works, unfortunately. I really do feel the draining of glamour. But yeah, not bad so far. I think I'll come back to this next time I decide to do a creative stream. I would love to do more digital pain. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. We start from a cube, some polygons, and we're getting something that vaguely resembles a creature. But yeah, I think this is a good time to call it, though, personally. I do get winded with these projects relatively easily. It's unfortunate. Okay, cool. Bye. I'm drawing onto the screen now. Alright, let's just set myself to standing only. Actually, hold on. Go back to default. There we go. Okay. Oh. I personally had a pretty good time doing this. I hope this was at least something enjoyable, something relaxing and fun to have in the background. Or I don't know, maybe you thought my story about the moss creature being rejected for a game because mossmen have no souls. Apparently. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I hope you had a pretty good time with the stream. I had a good time myself. If you like to stay up to date with me on streams, I do have a link to the Discord server below that might be expiring in a day or two. So pick it up while it's hot, and if it happens to expire by the time you click on it, I'll probably set up a new link for the next stream. But yeah. Anyway, so it's been good. I had a good time. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, sticking around. Hope you had a good run of things. I'll be my brain's sorry. I want to close the polls here. Again, these were not not at all very serious things. But anyway, Oh, oh, excuse me. All right, so just gonna close that. Theater's coming to a close, but I hope you had a good time while you were here. Thank you so much for watching. I will be returning on Saturday for miscellaneous games. If I don't have a setup of any particular horror games, then it'll likely be Psychonauts. Because I am enjoying Psychonauts and I want to continue to play more Psychonauts. That's an honest opinion of mine. I'm not just doing this for a bit on stream. I actually enjoy it. It's a good game. I wish I played it when I was younger. I probably would have been obsessed. And psyched to see that people are obsessed with it too. Anyway, thank you so much sticking around. Hope you have a good, wonderful rest of your night. And I'll see you in the next stream. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye. There's coming to a close. Take care of yourselves on the way out. Bye. Bye-bye-bye. Make sure you've eaten, taken your medication, and all that. What you do outside this theater is none of my business. I am not responsible for what you do after this. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.